your girl back again with another podcast for y'all. And you already know today I have a very special guest, my guy, Kev the Man.
Thank you.
I got my guy Kev the Man here today. And we're going to be talking about some things. Y'all see it in the title. I hope you guys really enjoy this video because I enjoy talking to my guy Kev. He's a really good man, and I can't wait for y'all to hear what we got to talk about. So, Kev, why don't you go ahead and give a little introduction, you know what I'm saying? Where you from, what you do, you know what I'm saying?
So, typically when somebody asks me where I'm from heaven. Right? I'm from heaven, but I was born in Louisiana, a small city, Morgan City. Little things I do, I like to, read, always educate myself, and just live life to the fullest,
Right. And me and Kev, by the way, y'all, we know each other through the military. That's how we met.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember how we came together. Like, excuse me, guys. You know how it is, the neighbors. But yeah. How did we meet? Like, it was it.
I don't even know. I think it was just like, I don't want to be all, I guess, energetic way, but it was just like,
It was obviously a drill.
Yeah.
But I think we probably just started talking naturally, just having conversations.
Yeah, it was just one of them things,
Yeah. So that's how we met, and we have some really good conversations every time we talk. I think that's probably how we became friends. Obviously, I think we connected on that deeper level. So we're gonna get right into these questions. I hope y'all excited. Subscribe, like, comment. I don't want to be that YouTuber that always tries to make y'all feel like y'all gotta subscribe. If you don't want to, you ain't got to. But hey, if you love the girl, if you support the girl, hit me up. Show some love, all right? All right. So the first question we have here today, Ken, is what do you like most about the military, and what advice would you give to someone who is considering joining? Had to start out with the military questions for some of y'all. Y'all got a lot of questions.
Okay. I would say what I like the most about the military is being exposed to different challenges on an everyday basis.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, the military doesn't have, it has a set schedule or agenda for that day. However, through that set agenda, they'll have challenges that you will have to go through, whether it's something dealing with yourself, your NCO, or even the OIC. That it makes you get out your comfort zone. So that's one thing I like about the military, is being able to be challenged.
Ooh, okay. That's different.
On different levels that we don't get to see in the civilian side until we get to a certain obstacle that we got to make a choice that affect us or our lifestyle. For any advice for anybody joining, if you don't know what you actually don't want to, if you don't know what you want to do in life, you can join the military. And through the process of you joining and going through basic training, AIT, eventually you start finding out what you're good at. So the military is like a door opener for those who haven't been exposed. So by you being forced to overcome those challenges, joining, being in and understanding how an organization operates and should operate, I think that would be, the advice I could give. Be able to expect to get out your comfort zone.
Yes, and I think, I don't know, with the military, it's like they always say, it's not for everybody. So if you are considering joining, I really suggest people do their research. Really research. Don't just go in it just listening to a recruiter or just trying to just get information off of maybe just us or just people around you. Like, make sure you're really Googling. That's what Google's for. That's what the internet's for. Really do your research and see, get different opinions, learn, grow, in those areas, and you'll kind of see what fits your needs regarding that. Because I think for me, personally, if I would have just done a little bit more research, I think the military wouldn't have been as of a struggle for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. We here now though. Yeah, I met Kev, so we good.
Moves, right.
Right. So, how are you able to stay focused when you're juggling so many different priorities? Like you work,
Mm-hmm.
you got a family, you have a lot of different things pulling you in a lot of different directions. How do you stay focused?
Honestly, I don't. Like I lose focus. And when I do lose focus, I find something to draw me back to things I need to focus on. So, for instance, if I'm working and I need a break from work, sometimes I will jump on artists. You know, or you can say better yet, I will get away. So instead of me just leaving my family, I will get on artists to create that distance for some type of clarity.
Oh, I like this.
You know?
I like this. Okay.
So, you know, by me going on artists, it creates that clarity that I need to understand. Okay, I got this, and that going on. Realize, yes, I left my family, or I leave my family for a week at a time or 2 weeks. I'm making money, but I have that control. You know, once again, control organization, where I do my job. I got from 1700 to 07 of the next day to do whatever I need to do for myself. And most of the time, I just sit there, I meditate, I reflect, you know, jot down on my to-do list. Not even a to-do list, more like accomplish list. Things I need to accomplish, things I need to go back and focus on, work on.
Right.
So when I come back to this side, I'm back on focal point. I'm back to the grind. Like it's not new to me.
Yeah.
I would say, you know, my advice to anybody, when it comes down to staying focused, create yourself a system.
Okay. Create a system. I like that you said that. That really hit me because I never thought about it that way.
Right.
Like when we talk about stay focused, you thinking most people just tell you, you know, just try to discipline yourself and, you know, stick to a schedule and all routine. But you said that you create stability for yourself still. So you still keep a job, but you do it in a way to where you may need to you may need a break from your job.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
so you go into something different where you still can survive, but you kind of get a break from just all the everyday things that you've been doing.
Exactly.
I love that.
Like, you know, if you look at the world's consistent moving, always moving, and you, at any moment, you can stop moving. You yourself can stop moving, but guess what? The world still will move around.
Right, still gonna move.
So with all the chaotic pieces going on around you, whether it's high, low, mid, and in your front, your face, you gotta ask yourself, what can I do to still see my end game goals through the midst of the chaos? It's like walking through the fog, right? You know, you walk through the fog, you can't really see, you know, 5 feet in front of you. So what you do, you know, you take a step, right? So by you creating a system, you have a system that's allowing you to reach your goals without actually being focused on your goals.
I love that, man. That really hit me. I like that. I'm really honest. I'm gonna incorporate that.
Man, I think I was like maybe 2 years in the military when I decided to do that. You know, I guess find something that's gonna help me create longevity. That's the key. That's the answer. Like, that's one of the answers. Like longevity. Longevity.
Right.
How long can you do this?
I love it. All right, Kev. So the next question I have for you is, what are some of the things that you do to take care of your mental health? Which you kind of said some of it earlier, but what are some of those things you do to take care of yourself mentally?
I know most people don't admit this. Most men will not admit this. To take care of my mental health.
I got you.
I cry. I cry. You know, it doesn't have to be something that's heartbreaking. It don't have to be something, you know, somebody that left. You know, because that's a different type of cry.
Okay.
You know, so my mental health to me is very important. You know, even as I experience more in life, my mental health. I could be doing what I'm doing now and enjoy it, but at the same time, I ask myself a question: do I really enjoy it, or I'm just doing it because the money, the exposure, or just overall the experience? You know, because you could get lost in those three things. You know, you can get lost into the experience, you get lost to the exposure, you get lost to the money. Mm-hmm. So your mental health could be degrading while financially, you know, physically you could be moving ahead, but then when you hit a roadblock, you're like, so I cry. Sometimes I sit in my car, I feel like I was just listening to, who it is, Frankie Mays, you know what I'm saying? Mays and Frankie. And I was just listening to him, and it was on happy feeling. Uh-huh. You know, so, you know, you sit there, you listen to songs that make you feel a certain way, and you be like, okay, and I'm happy with myself. And I ask myself questions through that. And if I catch a feeling about something, and it makes me want to cry, I'll cry. Mm-hmm. You know, so crying helps relieve stress. You know, subconsciously. Right. Then the dopamines of feeling good or happy comes into that place, right? So I release negative energy to let positive energy come in. So that's one of my ways. And sometimes I walk. Okay. I'll take a walk. You know, get away from the family, take about a 20-minute walk in the park, and you really just allow the world continue and let your thoughts come in and come out. And I think, you know, as a man, you know, that's the most important thing is creating some type of balance in your mental states. So that's a few things. I can't give too much because I'm about to charge y'all.
Yeah, you can't give too many seconds away. We charge right here. No, I get that. And I like how you said that because I didn't expect you to say it. And I think a lot of the men out there particularly, obviously we all know that for y'all, you know, right. You know, the world does put a lot of pressure on y'all to maybe not be as emotional or show more of your emotions compared to women. We're allowed to show and express our emotions. We're praised for that. Compared to y'all are like looked down upon for it. But I think like what Kevin said, crying in your own time. It doesn't have to obviously be in front of people, but just in your own time, just allowing those emotions to just come out of you because obviously bottling that stuff up, it's not going to help in the long haul. It's just going to make it worse, you know. So I really, 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 I'm glad that you put that out there.
Somebody got to do it.
Yeah, and somebody's really going to take that in and really probably use that.
I hope so, because, I mean, if you continue to be, for instance, this right here, this you, like, you filled up and you ain't got no more room for anything. You know, you want to be happy, but guess what? You got your happiness down here, then you got, you know, stress, you got depression, you got loneliness, you got anger, you got just empty, you know, like emptiness that takes up, even though it's filled, but you still got emptiness that takes up a part of you. Right. So you become a bottle and how you let that go, you know? Okay, I could say, well, go exercise. I can do that. That's cool, but that's physical stress relieving. But what about that thought that's in your mind deep down inside that you never really got closure from? So how you learn how to let that go, and I'll be honest, cry. You know, crying to me, you know, a few tears. That's it. I'm done. Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm done.
You feel good. You feel better. Yeah. I feel that. Yeah. So since Kevin gave one of the ways that he handles his mental health, I might as well give one of my ways. So, or a few of my ways. One of my ways that I handle mental health is, or mine personally, is I usually pray. I always pray. I try to meditate when I can. You know, that really helps me a lot. I don't really get out into nature as much, but that's a good thing. But that's the two main things that I do. And another thing that I like to do is I like to give myself a day where I'm not doing anything. Like, I don't do anything. Like, I'm not answering the phone. Don't text me. If you text me, call me D&D. Like, nothing's happening. I'm relaxed. I'm going to sit in my bed and probably watch, I don't know, something. I might get on YouTube and just watch videos that aren't, like, educational, just whatever. Those days for me are like self-care days. Because when I get that rest day, the next day or for the week, I'm rejuvenated. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's usually how I take one day out of the week to kind of have my own time. And Kevin actually suggested to me a few days ago that I should definitely go and have a self-care day. Like I should go get my nails done, you know what I'm saying? Get my feet done, and I really like that because I've never been to the nail salon before, ever in my life.
What? You want to make a vlog about that?
Yeah, I have to. I have to. I've never been before, so I definitely want to start incorporating that. Like, go and just have a self-care day. Like, feel good. Get into the feminine energy for a little while. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I really want to do going forward. So I appreciate it.
You know what? Hey, whenever you go, let me know.
All right, cool.
I will go. I will come with
For
you.
sure. I just want to get the little gel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I have to since being a massage therapist. I have to keep my fingernails sharp and stuff. But I told myself, I said, as long as I'm going to continue myself down this industry or in this field, I'm definitely going to find better ways to take care of my hands.
Right. That makes sense.
A lot of money. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yay! Wait, what you mean?
With these insurance, money makers.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. All right. So here we go. We actually don't have that many questions, so it's okay. We're actually on the last question.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, if you could have anything you wanted right now,
okay,
what would it be?
I know it might sound like I'm faking the funk. But the person I am and the person I am today, I don't want nothing. I'm not going to sit up here and say I have everything that I desire. I'm not going to say that. However, right now at this moment, I don't want nothing.
Okay.
Because me going through an experience in life in the process, that makes it even better than having something right then and there. It's like somebody getting fast money, and then next thing you know, you have it today, or it's gone tomorrow. Or win the lottery and you die tomorrow. So why, gain something right now? That's a good question, because most people, I ain't gonna say most, some of us would probably say, man, a lot of money.
Yeah, most people's gonna say money. Y'all know y'all gonna say money.
The question that comes into my head is, how much money? You could have $100 in your bank, and I say I want more money right now. Guess what? The Lord might bless me with $200, so $200 more in the bank. So I ask for more money, So with that question, I really can't specify what I want right then and now.
Okay.
I can tell you, right now I'm okay.
You okay?
I'm okay.
Well, I thought you were gonna say BMW.
Oh no.
I thought that's what you was gonna say.
So you trying to give me all that? I do want a BMW.
Okay.
At the same time, the bank ain't go. I ain't gonna. My pockets ain't ready for that note right.
I understand that.
That was a good question. I like that one. I'm gonna get you. Gonna get you.
I ain't gonna tell y'all what I really want right now. It was just Kevin's answer. He gave his answer. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna expose mine. It's gonna keep me kept to myself. So.
You know what? I do want to go back into that question about the mental health part, right?
Okay.
You cool with that?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
The reason why I stress on mental health for myself and people around me, or just everybody in the world, it's like just as you can say the planet Earth goes through cycles, or we see seasons, throughout the year. The mental health of people is like seasons too. Sometimes you have a season where you're just fine. Sometimes you have seasons where you're down. Sometimes you have seasons where you don't want to do nothing. Right. And then you get to this slump where you feel like all the seasons is just a blender. It's a blender because you emotionally is not in tune with it. So like how some people say feel like my days just running together. Why? Because you're not in tune with yourself. So when you lose that note or that resonance of what's going on, with the earth, you lose yourself. So a lot of times we just become walking zombies. And like I said, sometimes getting out there walking barefoot, I ain't gonna lie, I walk barefoot for like 20 minutes. And I promise you, like I might feel, when I do it, I might feel sad, I might feel happy or whatever, but I feel calm and balanced at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
a lot of times my walks does reflect on what's going on in my life and what I have planned for it.
Okay.
And like I said, asking yourself questions, and that's the problem. We don't ask ourselves questions. We don't ask ourselves questions.
Yeah.
We don't turn inside or look in the man in the mirror and be like, hey, look, this is what you got going on. Yes, you got A, B, C, D. That's a problem. But the question that comes to E is, what are you going to do about those problems? You're going to pack it in the bag, so now you go, E becomes a problem, F becomes a problem. Like, you just stacking problems, and by the time you get to Z, it's like, man, I got 99 problems. And you know, and money ain't one, and it's like, okay, that's cool. So you start knocking down problems. As soon as you see a problem, you should have, like I said, a system to kind of solve that problem. Not all problems will be solved with just asking questions. Sometimes you got to take, leg work, sweat, equity, blood, whatever to solve that problem. But once you solve that problem, emotionally, everything physically is just nothing.
Right.
So I think, emotional health really needs to be everybody's focal point for this year.
2023.
Yeah. Good talk.
I like that. I love that you put that out there, and I'm glad that you said that. And I really do hope it does help somebody out here. For whoever's watching and listening, if you are struggling with mental health, obviously we are not mental health advisors. If you do need help, definitely, disclaimer, reach out, to somebody that works in that industry, a therapist, counseling, get help if you need it. But we're just trying to give little tidbits of what we do and what we think about how you should handle mental health problems or anything that you're going through emotionally. So I also wanted to speak on the fact that you said solving problems. I think a lot of people, when it comes to solving problems, or maybe not a lot of people, but some people tend to see a problem and they see that roadblock and they want to back out. They want to get scared. They don't want to face it. They want to be lazy sometimes. And like he said, guys, if y'all are not trying to solve problems, they're just going to keep stacking.
Yeah.
And then eventually, now you're really in a big hole. It's going to take you a long time to get out of. So if you're facing things, if there's problems ahead, we all got them. We all got some type of issues and problems. We're all facing something. None of us are perfect. Behind closed doors, we can get on camera, we can smile, we can laugh, we can get on social media, post all our highlights, but everybody's facing something.
Yeah.
Okay? So when it comes to those issues, really make sure that whatever you decide to do, whether you go to therapy, whether you go to church, whether you pray, whether you meditate, that you're really taking these things serious, because we want to see everybody succeed.
Yeah.
We're not out here trying to hate on people, trying to bring people down. That's not how we operate. We really want to see people succeed. That's why the podcast exists. That's why Kev's sitting next to me, because he trying to be out here with me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to go on a full rant, but I really do hope that you guys really take your mental and emotional health very serious and work towards it. Don't let those problems stop you from being all that you can be. Face those problems head on, and I guarantee you, life will get a little easier. I promise.
Yeah.
So, Kev, like I said, I appreciate you coming on, my brother.
Nah,
you're a real one.
Thank you.
Yes. And is there anything you want to put out there, like any socials, any business, anybody can hit you up on?
I mean, well, you stay in the Lafayette area, please come visit me at Massage Envy right there off of South College next to American State Cafe.
Massage Envy, y'all.
And make sure y'all ask for Kevin, okay? That's Kevin with an S as his last name. Please come get it, and I promise you, I will have you feeling not just great, but awesome, excellent, like immaculate. You'll walk out there. But yes, that's what if you ever want to get a massage. I work at the one off Ambassador Cafe. South College.
South College. Yeah. So Massage Envy on South College, y'all. Hit up my guy Kevin. Get you a good nice little massage. You know what I'm saying? Relax yourself. Take your self-care days. I've never even had a massage before. You see me? Like, I ain't even had that before. So I gotta go get one too. So like I said, hit up my guy Kev. Any other business socials you want to put out there?
Nah, you know I ain't got no social media.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. But I will put that in the description. Just send me your information. I'll put that in the description for y'all to hit him up. If you're in the Lafayette area, hit up your guy Kev. And we're going to be back with some more videos for y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for staying tuned. Peace.
Well, hold on. Pieces like this. I learned this. Pieces together. This ain't the real piece.
Oh, what's this?
That means you're divided. That's a whole other talk.
Oh, that's a whole other conversation. Okay, we learned something new today, y'all. Look, this is the real piece. This ain't the real. You're divided if you do this.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you, Kev.